I just thought, I was just looking at that then, and I thought, yeah, people could just walk in and murder us all. How are you doing and how have you been? I'm Tazzastical, this is Rimworld. And you see, we're playing a lot more strategic nowadays. We're being a little bit careful. However, we've got a mech cluster to worry about. Lindbergh, definitely not going to have trouble saying his name, has joined us. Good choice, my man, good choice. But there's something chasing him, so I imagine we'll find out shortly. Priorities for today is basically just going to be getting to the point where we can get, obviously, nice bedrooms up for everyone, which I think is going to do wonders for everyone's mood. The idea is we're going to just put a cooler one side, possibly here, and then vents all through. We could do like coolers each side if we need to do it, but that's obviously how we're going to just temperament all that. Sanford is obviously I nearly said deconstructing, Jesus. Is constructing now with Alpin because Lindbergh can actually do all the crafting. Actually has a passion for it, which is great. Alpin, like, these prisoners are just not enjoying their life, are they? Alpin, you're going to need to come in here and save Wendy because Wendy's just going to die. Lisa's going to break out, isn't she? No. Yeah, the prisoner situation has basically probably been our worst idea. So it is what it is. Luckily we're not getting too much heart, it's just sort of the prisoners, but their mood is just so low, it's just, yeah. But yeah, if we can sort out these new mega bedrooms, that's what we're going to call them as well, they're going to be coined mega bedrooms. I think it's going to be so awesome. We do need to think about food. Food is just a problem that we keep running into. It's like, before, if we like panicked or anything, we could just quickly kill or hunt something where, we've got to be strictly vegetarian in this one, so we do need to be a little bit more careful. We've turned this into a huge rice field, which is probably quite a lot of work. So let's go Wendy 1, put research down, sadly. And let's make sure this growing zone is actually getting the attention it needs. We are going to have to harvest the corn early again because it's pretty much, it's the thing that's going to beat us and it's the thing that's saving us because obviously 61% isn't great to harvest, but if we don't do it, we're sort of down without luck. There we go, so we need Alpin to do that, so I'm going to wake him up straight away. He's in such a great mood, like, he really is the MVP, God knows what we would do without him. That's going to give us a little bit of food. I'm hoping. Yeah, there is some rice here that is ready to harvest. So I'm hoping this can just keep us going. We're going to do one big rice field. And then once we have a good portion of food, then we're going to switch over to corn. One full grow of corn out of this is going to be more than enough to feed us. And then we can start reducing it and actually being careful about what we're doing. But I don't want to start losing people just because we're being silly and not getting our growing zone sorted. Where obviously we were really careful early on because we didn't want to cut down too many trees. But we haven't really cut down a tree in I don't know how long. Oh no, saying that, it's actually going down. So maybe we have stopped killing trees. Saying that, a lot of good mood modifiers. People in our religion seem to be doing well. It's just people that don't want to be here. It's the people that we have as prisoners just don't want to be here. Crazy. Crazy thought. Why would you not want to be here? Okay, so we've got Wendy making meals, Lindbergh doing the art, which is lovely. So we're actually for just getting one person, we're a hell of a lot more productive now. Obviously, huge concern about what is coming after Lindbergh. If we can get a prisoner on board, it would probably be good timing. But the resistance is going down so low and can hardly blame them. Good is having oh, we've actually got a mortar down here. So has that upset anyone? No, so we're not getting them modifiers, so it looks like we're allowed mortars, which is very, very tasty. Okay, and it's just a case of willing on our people to survive now. Which is, a wonderful place to be in. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Not quite sure how. Well, we couldn't even have any food, so Everyone's had like a good breakdown, so I'm hoping that we can get like a long stretch. Who's got the plague? Oh, it's not what we want. Good, Sanford Lisa. Okay, luckily we treated good pretty quickly. Just checking. Might have to give good medicine for this. Who was the other people? Sanford. Sanford's been treated. Oh, how much medicine do we actually have left? We actually have quite a lot, 25. Okay, it's not as bad as what I thought whatsoever. Limburg. Happy person. What is your religion? What happens when he joined my religion? Because my religion says you have to do drugs, but then his personality says no. Say it ain't so. I will not blow. No, that's the wrong drug. Yeah, it's going to be sort of a weird episode for progress, really. So not going to be, because I forgot, obviously we're doing them bedrooms, but we still have prioritised all this. I think because Alpin is doing all this, he's not really having too much of a chance to construct, which makes me think, do we want him off warding? I mean, let's put goods, I know. It's not someone with social skills, and Alpin does have the best social skills. Saying that, Sanford should still be building. As he's smoking a joint. It's the problem when your whole base is just like drug dealers. Major break risk. Good is just, yeah. The less said about good, I think, the better. Okay, the plague is winning. Let's give him some drugs. Sanford. The plague is winning. We need to give them good drugs. Perhaps should have done that a little bit earlier. I thought Alpin was going to get stuck in that little corner there. Bulk good trader from our friends. It's sort of sad they didn't come up through that way. They could have got rid of the mech cluster for us. If we come to sell all our alpacas, if they take them, this could save us. Alpin gets straight over there. Okay, they will take our alpacas, which isn't crazy amount of money, but it's money. And we need food. Oh, they have no rice. They have no veggies. They only have meat. They have pigs, sheep. Oh, I've actually got my head on my hands. I was hoping that we were going to have some veggies. Oh. Could get rid of our alpacas and sell them. But the problem is what would we... There's nothing we even want in here. Okay, let's get rid of, like... Yeah, you can take the awful... Right, let's get rid of, like, the stuff that we definitely don't want. No, we're not going to raise a lot of money here. Oh, this is sad. This would have been... Saying that we can buy a lot of steel, which is something, I suppose. So let's look at stuff and try and be positive. It's too easy to be negative. We can get some components as well. Do we sell the alpacas is the question. So sad. I'm so sad they don't have some veggies. Could sell a load of cloth, but... Okay. So, if we take all your components and all your steel, and we sell you all our alpacas, the reason why I'm thinking about getting rid of them is because actually we ain't really got the food to spare for the time being. And then we get rid of all our cloth. So then we get 31 components, nearly 300 steel. And we still owe you a little bit, Jesus. Except, we ain't got the food to mess about with them. Let's just get rid of them. They made us a little bit of money, let's just accept that and, like, move on with our life. Yeah, whatever. It would have been really nice for them to have, but it's just less food at this moment in time. We're sort of going to kill ourselves if we keep having to worry about giving food to them. So we could have got meat for them, but that's going to put us in such, like, bad mood. I really don't think it's worth it. Like, I think that's just going to cause so many problems. Like, that would kill us. I'm seeing Limburg sleeping on the floor. That's just one problem too many for today. Limburg. Like, he must be in a bad paid suppression for 5 days. Nah, there's some good stuff in, but with all the breakdowns that we're going to get, we don't need to encourage more breakdowns. Sight has appeared. Oh god, a smoke spewer. Okay, but only 3-man hunting hares are wandering nearby. Smoke leaf binge, that's fine. Of all the breakdowns, that's probably one I'm not too concerned with, in all honesty. Concerns that obviously construction isn't going as quick as it can, but obviously with everyone having drug addictions, everyone's production is going to be slower. We'll just have to get on with that, I suppose. It's the problem when you have a drug-fueled colony. I totally thought about that when I was doing this. Yeah, it's fine. We could be in, like, worse positions. Okay, what did they give us? 22 plasteel. Okay, pretty tasty. For plant cutting, gonna put Alpin at number 1 on plant cutting. Let's get some of these berry bushes cut, because they're not actually being harvested or anything. And that's going to be the next, like, we can hunt if we get desperate, but Jesus, is it going to make everyone miserable? But I'm just going to highlight every, like, berry bush that we can harvest on the map. Just need to grow that rice and then hold out. Which I think we can do, to be fair. Then we'll be, you know, in a good position. But yeah, we need to sort out our food. That is, like, main priority at the moment. Without a doubt. Not much hill root that's actually growing in the jungle, I've noticed. Okay, Sanford is actually building the bedrooms. Another ambrosia sprout. We're getting tons of them. Don't know if that is because we are in the jungle, but yeah, no hill root. I haven't seen any hill root. Not that I've been, like, really, really looking for it, but still. Okay, bolt action rifle there. Just got the smoke spewer, but that's not... I've got a ritual opportunity soon. Which we probably will do to actually, So we can't do it yet in 3 days. We will do that, because hopefully that will put everyone in a really good mood. And just hide the fact that we're all starving to death. I'm going to wake up Alpin. And I'm going to queue up some of these berry bushes. Because otherwise we're all going to starve to death. And if I don't queue them up, then Alpin will do, like, weird stuff like look after the prisoners and meditate and chill and do drugs. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a time and a place, my man. I love I'm just making him run around the map like Bear Grylls. At the end of the day, we get out of this, we're in a good situation because we have a ton of components. We've got, not a ton of steel, but at least we got some steel. Okay, the berry bushes down there. Good. I want you on hauling. Your priority, hopefully, is to actually go around and pick up all the berries. Sanford is, but I think he's eating them. Saying that, Wendy is cooking 4 meals. It's something, it's something, it's something, it's something. Mood-wise, okay, we're at healthy trees, good surroundings, rich forest, okay. Okay, ate without a table, well, that's your own fault. Serious pain. Oh, I haven't even been checking the plague. Luckily we got through it. Some things never change. Like I always say, guys, you would be disappointed if I suddenly was, like, super productive and made no mistakes, was an expert at the game, you know, everything I said was, like, really good information. Perhaps you would like that. Okay, we mined out all that, which is cool. I mean, we're moving in a good direction, I think. Like, it feels, no, I think we're doing okay. Just silly mistakes, that's all. And that's the problem is with Rimworld, all it takes is for a silly mistake to defeat you. But I think that rice field is going to be amazing once it gets harvested, and it won't take too long. Like, some of this is already at like 20%, so we haven't got to survive that long. Like, and some of the rice is already at 60, so that'll be fine, and that'll give us like lots and lots. And then for the next episode we'll have the fiesta of drugs, so hopefully that will keep people's mind off of their churning stomachs. I mean, drugs, saying that, drugs will give you the munchies. We're all doing weed, we got the munchies, we got no munch, jeez. Imagine if that was in here. Sort of upset with about leaving the llamas. I mean, we've got 2 babies, 2 bubbas. I don't think we were getting wool as quickly as I wanted. And I just think, saying that, we got a little bit of wool. We have got a little bit, but yeah, I think I wanted a hell of a lot more. So I don't think we were actually getting sort of our worth. We've got 2 bubbas, but we can sell them down the line. That's no bother whatsoever. Giant smoke cloud. I mean, we all just think it's really the weed, so does it matter? Bedrooms is going to be a huge thing. We do need the power conduits down here. That's going to be a huge thing once we get that up. And these bedrooms are going to be brilliant. These prisoners, like, at what point are we going to kill them? Saying that, we've worked so hard to get their religion down, like... Alpin, it's time to shank. It's shank o'clock. Wendy, since Good is in a slightly better mood... Where are you, Good? Don't hide from me. Try and convert him. And we'll slowly start converting you. That would be nice. I would like one of... Oh, don't hit Alpin. Come on. What has he ever done to you? Jeez. Harsh. Okay, it's going to take a while to convert people like that. Protecting royals. Oh, big raid. Again, we're not going to get anything too sexy. So he wants to stay with 3 allies. Needs a place to stay. 3 raids. Ah, I missed that. If that was only 1 raid, I was just about to do that. Just as well I read that properly, jeez. We wouldn't have had a good time with that, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, for the jungle, we haven't got too many illnesses so far. But I don't really think I should be, like, egging on Cassandra like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is easy. And we're just about ticking through, aren't we? I suppose the smoke cloud isn't going to do... I was just about to say it isn't going to do wonders for the rice, but the rice is still at like an acceptable growing rate. Obviously it's going down now, but that's just because the daylight's going. That was a full day without food. 100 smoke lethal, we're going to go through that pretty quickly. As the forest burns down. So that it looks like we are going out to eat berries. And the dog ate more. Why didn't we sell the dog? And Flint the cat's still going strong. Flint the cat is like flying under the radar in this series. Alpin, can we build these doors? Because I just worked out that is like a clear entrance to our base. Can we just quickly build them? I just thought, I was just looking at that then and I thought, yeah, people could just walk in and murder us all. Which, to be fair, might put us out of our misery at this point. As you can see, I'm being very, very, like, positive about the series. But yeah, I think obviously, it'll take a couple of episodes just to get that up, but then we'll have, like, the rec room, the kitchen down here. It'll be really nice. Obviously, we want to spread people out a little bit more. Royal Tribute Collector. Okay. Simple meals. But they could get rid of this mech cluster for us. They'll be upset. Get in. We got some survival meals. Are the guns biocoded? Nope. Okay, they'll be upset with us, but that's a win. deconstruct that, claim, deconstruct, claim, deconstruct. Okay, that's a win. And we get our map back, basically. Do you know what I mean? We can roam free. Always strip. Another pod has sprouted. Cool. We'll leave that for the time being. I suppose we could click harvest. There's no harm in doing that. Could put another tree. Do we put the tree next to each other? Or I don't really know the best way. To be fair, we still need to do the tree link thing. I suppose that all depends if we can get through this food crisis. Saying that, there's a lot of rice sitting on 80. Sitting on 80%. So I'd be curious to see what it's going to be at the end of the day. Like, I'm watching it. Could end up on like a 95, 97. I'm aware breakdowns, there's no point checking. It's people starving. Okay, there's a raid. Which is pretty bad timing. Okay, that's a lot of people. There's 5 there. There's 4 there. Okay, this is going to test our metal. I mean, Alpen still is our ace in the pocket, isn't he? Like, let's be honest, without Alpen, we'd been in such a big trouble. So we're just going to have to make sure. And to be fair, looks like we nearly all had guns. Like, good. Good to end up just breaking down again, so I'm just going to give him a bow. He can't be trusted with a gun. Now, did it say they were going to attack? They're going to prepare for a while, then attack. Alpen, what gear are you wearing? I thought I told you to wear armour. So come wear that. And then come wear that. Then that's fine. Sanford, Macy, you're up close and personal. So Alpen, what did I tell you to wear that? Macy, you need to wear that. And that. Because you're going to be close up and personal. You get the bolt action rifle. Okay, that's pretty much going to be the move. Like, this raid is going to hurt. This raid is going to hurt a lot. Just the fact there's 2 packs of people is quite stressful. I mean, we have the Ancient Danger if we want it, but don't know how useful it's going to be. Yeah, if our kill box was up, it'd give us a little bit of a chance, but we're in trouble. Don't really know how we're going to deal with this. Like, we could... Like, what have you got? The guns I'm not too nervous about, actually. Let's look at this logically. Like, the guns aren't the problem. We could actually come out of this fine. Remember, the guns aren't the problem, it's the melee people. Because I think we do the same thing. We open up a door and Alpen plugs the gap. He's a big boy, he just sits in the middle. He holds the door. That's something that hasn't been said for years. That's how relevant I am. Yeah, no, I don't think so, guys. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. Come inside, at least then we're all together. But yeah, we plug the gap. We could even do it here. Could make our stand here, open them doors and hope they just come straight for the open doors. Hold open. Then we'll only hold open one. Because then Alpen can hold them here, we can have our shooters here, and then they're not really anywhere for them to hide. And I think that will be our best plan of action. Like, our survival is on this corner. Because they'll run round and then they'll just be shot at like anything. I think it's the best thing to do. Then we'll have a load of rice as well afterwards, which will be good. People will have like a celebrating lunch, do you know what I mean? Alpen meditating. He's getting in the mood. The mood for a raid. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.